hope you're all well. Today is Saturday the 13th of January and I thought I would have a quick catch up of what's been happening since, when did I last speak to you? Monday? Yeah, it was Monday I vlogged it, went up on Thursday. Just a quick catch up on what's been going on before we get into today. So Abby is feeling a lot better, thank you to everybody who was asking after her. The antibiotics have definitely helped, that's what she was needing. She's still got a bit of a cough and her voice isn't totally back to normal, but she's not feeling ill anymore, so they've definitely helped. She is still absolutely loving her job. It's the most animated she's ever been over a job, which is fantastic because it's got such good prospects. So yeah, she's loving that. Brooke is Brooke, nothing's changed really, she's just diddling away as she does. Yeah, nothing to report. She's been having a lot of smoothies recently and she's been loving making herself chips and cheese. That's been her staple diet for the last week or so. Oh, Hades. Zanna. Now the last time we spoke to you we found out Zanna was a he. It's very difficult to remember to call him he. Jack remembers because he's pleased to have another male in the house. But yeah, it's very difficult. And I wasn't 100% sure how he would take to being in the living room because it's obviously a lot busier in there. And there's a lot of dogs jumping about and barking and having a carry on and all the rest of it. But he seems to be loving it. We put him into his vivarium in there on Tuesday with a whole new setup. So I'll put a few clips in. Time for Zanna to go into his new vivarium. Here we go. Look at this setup. You're gonna like this. What do you think? Okay, Hades. What do you think of this? Yeah, you're going to like it. You've got sand now.
He's texting.
He's like, oh,
He's only got 2 legs to him.
It sits really well on the unit, doesn't it? He's now got a slate for his basking spot, further down than it was before because it was too high, close to the light. He's got his hide over in the corner, so if the dogs are getting too much for him, he can disappear. He's got some artificial plants. That's a real plant, isn't it, the cactus? He's got a real plant. Are we going to plant some watercress at some point?
I'm just going to put it to the one side.
Yeah. We're going to plant some watercress so he can nibble on that if he wants. Is that cork? That one. Got his water. Do you want some salad to help you settle in? Or tree behind it. Love it. Love the setup. What do you think, Zanna? He was trying to eat his, I nearly said thermometer, his thermostat, so we thought he was hungry, but he's maybe not ready yet. Oh, there we go. Were you just coming up to stick your tongue out for a laugh? Were you being a cheeky beardy? Were you being a cheeky beardy? Yay! No, fair enough. You had one. Put one in with you. Oh, where are we going? Oh, we're going exploring now. We're feeling brave.
That's sand. You don't eat the sand.
There you go. There's something for you to play with. That's it. Good boy. There's another one. Good boy. Well done, Zanna. Since then, he has just been loving it. He's living his best life. He used to be quite sedate and just sort of lie in the one place all the time, and he would come to life a wee bit when you took him out or were feeding him. But now he seems to be watching what's going on. He runs up and down his vivarium quite a lot. Jack says it looks like he's watching the telly quite a lot, and yeah, he's using a lot more space. I think he's definitely liking the new setup. He's got a big slate to bask on now, and he's loving that. He likes to sleep facing a corner for some reason. And he's got a branch, but it's quite thin and it goes right up to the top corner of his vivarium, and he loves lying up there at night, but he looks like a frog. His wee legs dangle off the sides of it, and I think that must hurt. That can't be comfortable, so we're going to have to look at getting him a thicker log that he can lie on rather than straddle. Maybe he's comfy like that, but it doesn't look it. So yeah, he's doing fab. Jack's doing good, I'm doing good, we're all doing good. So that is our quick catch up. Today, not an awful lot going on. I'm not going out anywhere. I think Abby's got a driving lesson, and then she is going out with a friend later on. I think they're going for something to eat somewhere. Brooke isn't sure, she might be going along to Youth Cafe, but she'll wait and see. I'm not sure what Jack's up to. Excuse me, he'll be diddling about the place. And I've got quite a few bits to get on with in the house. And one of the first things I'm going to do is, I'm going to do more organising, would you believe? Now, after spending days in here getting this place organised, I felt like I'd kind of lost my mojo a bit for organising and cleaning. But reading all your comments, a lot of you have said that I've motivated you to get organising and get cleaning. So that has actually motivated me to do more. I thought, if I'm motivating you, then I'll do more and hopefully motivate you more, if you know what I mean. So there's a kitchen in the cupboard. No, there's a cupboard in the kitchen that's been needing cleaned for a long time. There's a plate broken in the bottom. That's been like that for probably a good few months, but to be honest, I kept thinking, if I take everything out to take that out, I'm going to have to clear the whole cupboard and I can't be bothered. Full disclosure, that is what I thought. But today I'm going to do it. It's all part of my new motivated me getting organised this year and trying to get a wee bit healthier. Talking about that, I've not had any more big junk days since Monday. Remember, we had a Costa and I had a cream egg and then we had a McDonald's. That was all I had that day, to be fair. But I've not had anything like that since. I've been really good food wise. I've had one packet of crisps, prawn cocktail Wotsits. I've had the odd bit of chocolate. I've still got some chocolates left from my big box of milk tray that my mum got me, and I've got the tub of Cadbury chunks that are individually wrapped. So they're all in a food bag, and every now and again if I need something sweet, I just take one of them out, rather than before I would have taken the whole box with me and just sat and ate it whether I wanted it or not. But now I'm just taking one, and that seems to be doing me. If not, I'll go back and have another one. I think the fact that I'm not counting calories or saying no, you're not allowed that, is definitely making a big difference to me. But one thing that I've added this week, I'm trying to sort of build slowly, because I knew that if I went straight into, everything, that I would give up. So this week what I've added is, in the morning I am making myself drink a big glass of water. It's flavoured water, but that's okay, at least it's not fizzy juice, before I have my fizzy juice. So this is, I think it's I can't remember, McBee's cranberry and raspberry. It's lovely, and I just pop some ice in. So if this was filled to the top, I make sure that I drink all of that in the morning before I go on to my fizzy juice. And again, I'll build that up over time, and I'm actually finding it very refreshing. The only thing is, I'm peeing constantly. TMI, but at least it's giving me exercise. And exercise I am going to be adding in. Again, I'm just doing everything a little bit at a time. Maybe next week or the week after, I'm going to start doing some chair yoga again. I'm not going out to do it. That was just too much of a faff for me. So I'm just going to be doing it on YouTube. So if you would like to see me doing some of that, let me know. Again, it might motivate some people, and it might let you see that even if you're in a wheelchair, you can still exercise. I need to be careful though, because other years in January, you know what it's like, I've gone full throttle at it and made myself ill. Because I've got chronic fatigue syndrome, I need to be very, very careful. So I'll only do it once a week, and maybe 15 minutes to half an hour, something like that at the start. and I'll build myself up gradually. I don't want to make myself ill and then not do any. Better a little than none at all. So I'm going to clean out that cupboard. Then I did finally get round to pouring the resin. In the last vlog I had sorted the mould ready just to pour. I didn't do it for a couple of days. It was actually yesterday before I got round to doing it because I was doing other bits and pieces. So I've got that to unmould, and I'm going to try to get back into the swing of being on TikTok. So I'm going to film my unmouldings for TikTok. And I will show you everything once it's unmoulded, but if you want to see the whole unmoulding process, I'll always have my TikTok linked in the videos, and you can keep an eye on things over there. And if I don't upload for a while, give me a row. I'm not fussed about Instagram because, do you know what, I really cannot be bothered with Instagram. I used to like it when it was like chronological, when it gave you everything in time order, but now things are just in no kind of order at all, and I can't be bothered with it. So I'm not fussed about Instagram, but I do want to get back onto TikTok more. And I do get a lot of inspiration from TikTok as well for resin stuff. I have got that machine that I want to set up. I've still not set that up yet. Thank you for all your advice on that. I am going to wait, and if FedEx give me a proper bill, either by email or by letter, then I will contact the company and make sure that it definitely is them looking for the money, and I will pay it. I did take the money from the seller. He gave me, well, 20 GBP, but by the time I got it in PayPal it was £19 and a penny, which is fine because it's half the cost. So if I get a bill, use that towards payment. If not, I'll probably try and get back in touch with them and see about giving them it back. Either that or I'll buy more stuff from his store, one of the two. But I don't want to go through this again, so yeah, might not. And the other thing I've got to do today is, I got a little thing from Amazon because I've got some news for you, but I'm going to wait until later on because the thing from Amazon needs to be set up, and I thought, I don't know how easy that's going to be, so I'm going to do that in the blog for you. We'll see how that goes, and then I'll tell you why I've got it and what the news is. So let's get this day started. I'm going to take you through the kitchen. We're going to get this cupboard. And here is the cupboard. Look at the state of that. So there's cups and things everywhere. Yes, that is dust on that flask. We've not used that for about 2 years, I think. I know it's disgusting, but hey, I keep it real here. I tell you things as it is. And there's that broken plate down there. Can you see it? Yeah. So, this. There's no broken plates. Everything's standing where it should be. Yeah, it's got rid of a lot of junk. And that Minecraft thing, that's what Abby gave Brooke that for her Christmas. Those bottle cups there, they were from Salou. They were basically refillable. You bought them and then you just took them away, and you still had to pay to refill them, but not as much as buying a full new one. So we've just kept them because it's handy for the girls having a drink. And yeah, much better. I'm sure you did see my struggles. Being in the chair isn't easy, and it does take up a lot more energy than it would otherwise, but hey, we get there. We adapt and overcome. I nearly tipped out my chair a couple of times trying to reach the back to clean it, but we got there. Right, I am now going to go and unmould my resin pieces, film it for TikTok, and I'll come back to you later. It's only 8:30 in the morning. Can you tell I'm motivated today? Right, I have filmed the TikTok. I've not edited it yet. I don't know what it looks like, but hey ho. I thought I'd just show you some of the bits and pieces. These were all just extras that I had poured because I had spare resin. Little diamonds and little paws and hearts. A little Tinkerbell. I had to colour her at the end because I didn't have time to do it before because I didn't know I was going to pour her. So these are all good as little sort of inclusions and things, or if I'm doing something that needs a bow, that sort of thing. This one's a bit meh. I was a bit disappointed by this one. It's a heart, and it's the first time I poured it, and I do love the edges of it, but I used like a dichroic film in it, and it hasn't turned out as nice as I thought. It looks like it's full of bubbles, but it's actually glitter. So yeah, not my favourite, but it's okay. First time I'd poured it. Love. I do like this one. I'm going to top coat that with some UV resin. Make it nice and shiny. I don't know what I'll do with it. It's supposed to be a pendant. It's a bit big. It might be nice on a Valentine tree if you do one of those. But yeah, that's okay. I did 2 of these, which is little heart key rings, but they go together. Look. So they go together as one. This is the sort of thing I loved as a teenager. And they come apart. They've both got little heart holes in them. There. So they can be key rings or necklaces or whatever. And yeah, you give the other half to the one you love, and then they come together. I made another little mini. How cute is she? The bow hasn't been stuck on yet, and I'll probably put something on there. I just don't know what. I might wait and see if anybody wants it personalised or anything before putting anything on it. It can be a magnet or a key ring. Then I made this little Mickey trinket dish, which is lovely. And again, that can be personalised or something can be put on there. I made that. I love this mould. It's a key ring, and it's obviously a wolf silhouette, but it's got the detail in the middle, and I love it. I'm going to top coat that with UV resin. I've got one of these on my bag, and I love started colouring this mould. Look. Oh, let's get some light in here. There it is again. It's so hard to see, and that's with my ring light on. But look, I love that. Again, it's the wolf silhouette. It's got the little details inside it. I've got one of these behind me on my shelf. But I love it. And that was actually an accident. That's a bit of sequence that I was using for something else. And it's actually worked out quite nice because it looks like a star in the sky. Yeah, I love it. I don't know whether I'm going to top coat that or not. I quite like it matte. And I don't know if I'm going to make like a picture out of it or just make it a hangy thing. I'm not sure yet. And finally, when I was colouring the mould, I said that I would probably make it a light up sign. And look, how nice is that? I don't know if it will stand up yet because it's still a bit soft. I was a bit early unmoulding it, so hold on, I'll see. It does, look. I think that's worked out really, really nice. What do you think? So yeah, that's all of the resin. That's the first resin I've poured since way, way, way before Christmas. And I really enjoyed it. And now I am going to try to set up that machine. It's all still in the box. So yes, it is all still in the box, ready to go. That's my wood laser cutter and engraver. So yeah, I'm a bit scared. Can you tell? Look what else I've got there. Temu. So my first Temu Tuesday of 2024 will be this week. I'll film that tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but it's too much. So I'll do that tomorrow. And that's the thing from Amazon that I need to sort later. So I'm going to put this stuff away and give myself some space to work with that. So that's it there. It's an Atom Stack P7 portable laser engraving machine. I'm not going to film myself setting it up because I don't know how long it'll take. But I'll let you see if and when I manage to get it done. Where do I start? So many pieces. I thought it was going to be a machine. Oops. So that was way too complicated for me. I've got Jack to build the actual machine, which is great, but he's leaving me to connect cables and I've not got a clue what gets connected where, so I'll need to talk nicely to him and see if he'll do it because I don't want to blow the house up. I'm desperate to play with it, but I can't anyway because I didn't realise I needed safety glasses because it's a laser, so I've ordered them from Amazon, but they won't be here until Thursday, I think. So I won't be able to play with it anyway. But that was a disaster. Let's see how we get on with my Amazon thing. Let me set you up in my ring light and show you. This is what I have got. It is an LED portable photo studio with 2 LEDs included and 6 colours of backdrop. And basically it's so that I can take photos of my things that I make, or Granny Annie's boxes, anything like that, to put them on a website. So let's see. So we've got different colours. Oh, they're sort of foamy. Green, white, yellow, perfect. Black, red, blue. Okay, that's easy enough. Then I'm sure it comes with instructions, because I opened the bag and thought, oh, I'll leave that till another day. Here we go. So you get the main studio box, a micro USB and the backgrounds. So, expand the studio tent. That's it, because this little hole can be used for taking photos directly down the way, and it doesn't show us how to connect the backdrops, but I'm assuming like that. That's cool. And then I would put my product in. Let me bring you down like that, and then I need to plug it in. So I'm assuming this gets plugged into that. I don't know why there's 2. I take it you can have 2 together. I can't see another connection anywhere. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, there's one at the front, look. Then I take it this gets connected to the computer. We have light. That's really cool. So I could then pop that in there to take a photo. Yay! That's quite cool. What do we think? It'll be better than having like the walls in the background or computers or whatever. Excellent. I managed that, because now I don't feel completely useless. It was relatively straightforward. The directions made it harder than it actually was. So yeah, I decided to get that so I can take better photographs, because I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to go to fairs all the time, craft fairs, to sell my stuff. I would still like to at Christmas. But throughout the year, I want to be able to sell things without going to craft fairs. And as you know, we tried the cheap route of that mademe.co.uk and it was hopeless. So I spoke to my mum about Etsy again, and we came to the conclusion that it would be a good idea to have an Etsy shop. Even though they do take, I think it's 16 pence per listing and a percentage of whatever it is that you sell. But it's either that or I keep making things and they just keep gathering dust sitting here. So I would rather be able to sell them, even if I'm only getting a few pennies, to be able to make more money to make more things. So I now have an Etsy shop. At the moment I have one thing in it, and that was only to open the shop. So it is a work in progress, but I will start linking my Etsy shop link in the videos from now on. Please, if you don't mind, even if you don't intend to buy or even look, if you click the link and follow my shop, that would be very helpful to help it get up and running. What I really am wanting to use it for is, even if I'm showing you things in my videos like I was showing you today, or things that I make in tutorials, if anybody wants to buy anything, like watching my videos and say, oh, I want that, which I've had a few times, it's so much hassle saying to people, right, email me and then we'll work it out. It's much easier if there's a site they can go to and just buy it, and that way Etsy says this person wants this, they've already got the address. Anything that can be personalised, like with colours or words or anything like that, it all gets done in the shop. So yeah, that is my news. I have decided to open an Etsy shop. I don't know how long it will last. If it works out expensive, I'll close it. There's no point in it costing me money when the whole point is just to make me a few pennies so that I can make more crafts. That's really all I want it for. But that's why I got that little photo box thing, so that I can take decent photos. And I have got things that I've made, and over the next week I will work at taking photos of them and putting them up in my shop, so you can have a little looky and see what you think. Right, voila, here you go! Yeah, and the good thing about that wee box is that it folds away again, so I don't need to have it set up all the time, although it might be easier than having to pack it away. I don't know, I'll wait and see. But yeah, so that's my news. So once it's properly up and running, anything that I take photos of and put in my shop, you'll be able to order online. Just clicking my link in my description. I'll also put my shop name, it's just Loman Creations, on the screen for you, so that if you want to search it in Etsy, I don't know how well it'll come up because Etsy's funny for searching things. But yeah, that's that. So that's me pretty much done what I needed to do today, apart from that machine. I'll talk nicely to Jack, but even if he points me in the right direction, because I don't even know what cables it's talking about. Brooke is away to Youth Cafe. Abby is back from her driving lesson. She said it went well. She has got a test booked, but I'm not telling you when it is because it's bad luck, and it's not for a while anyway. But at least it's booked, and yeah, I'm going to chill out the rest of the day. Last night, Jack and I finished watching the Netflix series Fool Me Once. It's based on a Harlan Coben book, and it was really good. Let me know in the comments below, have any of you watched it? We started watching it a couple of weeks ago, but that was us finishing it last night. And yeah, I love programmes that have got lots of twists and turns and things like that. Obviously, I won't tell you anything, I don't want any spoilers, but yeah, it was good. And then we got up to date with The Traitors, loving it. Let me know again, are you watching The Traitors yet? I think the US version is going to start after the British version, which will be good. Yeah, let me know, are you watching it? I'm not enjoying it quite as much as the first season. A, because I don't like the traitors much, like the actual people who have been chosen. I liked them at first and now I don't. And B, because, I don't know, it seems like because the contestants have obviously watched the first season, they know a lot of the things that are going on, so they're not caught out as much as they were in the first season. But it's still good, I'm still really enjoying it. And we have just started watching Blackbird on Apple TV. Really enjoying that. We've only watched the first 2 episodes so far, so we might watch some more of that tonight, I'm not sure. But I am now also addicted to Candy Crush Soda, the game on my phone. I never got the whole Candy Crush crave when it first came out. It's a match 3 game, which I love, but it never really caught my attention. But the Candy Crush Soda I'm now addicted to. And yeah, so I'm going to probably sit and play that for an hour or so just now, and watch some videos, and then later on I'll be making dinner. I think we're going to be having chicken in a white wine sauce tonight. The sauce is in a jar, but I'll be chopping the chicken and the veg and putting it all together, so at least it's not a ready meal. I'm getting there. I'm definitely doing better with my cooking, more adventurous. So that is the plan. I will come back to you later on, but probably when I'm making dinner, unless I think of anything that... Oh, there is something that I wanted to say. Fiona, who won the Vlogmas competition, was kind enough to send photos, and I think a little video as well. Well, she did send a video, but I'm not sure if she's wanting the video put on the vlog, but she was happy to put the photos on the vlog. She got all the Glasgow Granny stuff from my mum at the dancing last week, so she sent photos, she put it all on. She had even left a Christmas tree up just so that she could take photos with it, and they're fantastic. So I'll put the photos in just now, and I'll also put the video in if she lets me. And yeah, let us know in the comments below what you think. It was fab. Well done, Fiona.
You're a There's a laddie called Christmas by the wee Glasgow granny. Hello there. Hello. A laddie called Christmas by Matt Haig. You like my book? See my book? Like my hat and my glasses. Very fancy, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to head off and I'll catch up with you soon. I just came in to talk to Jack and would you look at Zanna? Look, Clyde! What on earth is he doing? That's a real cactus. That has to be Jaggy. Between that and I'm straddling that log through the night. So yeah, there's our Zanna. He's got his fresh lettuce, his fresh water. So yeah, Brooke gives him bugs at night. We leave the bugs to her. What are you doing? You're a funny beardy. Hades loves him. Hades goes right nose to nose with him and Zanna doesn't bother. Hey Hades, you quite happy? Puppy cat. Hello Mint, are you coming in for your dinner? You only went out 2 minutes ago, didn't you? Like, yeah, but the other dogs are getting their dinner. I need to get mine. Hey puppies. Hey puppies, was that good, Clyde? Good boy, Hugo. I'm a bad vlogger. My phone was charging earlier, so I totally forgot to vlog before I started making my dinner. Basically what I did was I cut up some chicken breast and browned it, chopped and added loads of mushrooms, onion and pepper, softened that all up, added the jar of white wine sauce, and that's just been simmering away. And I've got some pasta boiling there. I would prepare rice with it, but we've not got any, so this will do fine. I don't know the calories, but it's a lot healthier than a processed meal, and we're going for healthier rather than totally healthy. So yeah, going to enjoy this very shortly, and I don't know if we're going to watch the new Gladiators that's starting tonight. Gladiators, that was a 90s programme I think originally, and then I think they tried to bring it back again. It was a flop, but it's Bradley Walsh and his son Barney that are presenting it now, so I quite fancy watching it. Anyway, I'm going to get this finished, dished up, and I'll come back to you in a wee bit. If he wants your hat or if he wants Zanna.
Hades. My hat? Where's Zanna? Is it Zanna? Yeah.
Is that your friend Hades?
You want crickets? No, not interested. I'll give him some real worm stems, but I had some of them as well.
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, you're there. It's the way he turns his head.
It's funny, isn't it? That head tilt.
He's not eating them.
No?
He's looking at them. No, you're not hungry?
Leave a few there.
Yeah, put a couple more in.
So you're going back into the cabin?
When Grandad in his bed because he don't want to watch my stuff.
Fair enough. Can't blame him.
Both me and his grand like watching our Salakobi on YouTube.
Right.
But he doesn't.
Fair enough. Okay, see you later. Well, good evening everyone. It's after 9 o'clock and I'm knackered. I'm heading to my bed. So I just wanted to come and end this vlog. It's been a busy wee day again. Yeah, got lots done. I've got my machine is properly set up now, look. Woo! But I can't play with it until I think Thursday my glasses are coming. So yeah, I wish I'd thought about that before. Never mind. Yeah, I spoke nicely to Jack and he managed to connect all the wee bits because I didn't have a clue where to start. So yeah, been a productive day. Brooke enjoyed herself out at Youth Cafe and then they went for a walk and stuff. Abby ended up not going out to Nando's, she couldn't be bothered. I think this 9 to 5 Monday to Friday is starting to catch up on her. Anyway, I'm havering, I'm going to head off. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If so, hit the thumbs up button, talk to me in the comments below, subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, jolly good. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.